Hey everybody, Beth Helvey, Michael Saunders and Company. I hope you all are doing really well today. We've got another hot day today. I think it's going to be upper 80s, low 90, something like that. Anyways, I just got out of a meeting at my company and I wanted to share with you all some of the stuff that I've learned. You've probably been hearing a little bit about RON, R-O-N, which is a mobile notary service, or an online rather notary service. It's not mobile. Hey Reed. And basically what this is and I think it started out in California. California, hi Daryl, California has been having, got shut down sooner than us, had restrictions sooner than us. You know, the wave, if you will, seemed to start over there and kind of come this way. So they started this, I believe, before we did. They've been doing it for, 3 weeks, something like that. Basically what that means is they are allowing you to sign documents that would normally be notarized in front of a notary online, basically is what it is. And they've got a system in place, and I'm going to put an interview together where my preferred closing agent actually discusses this with us, but this is just basically the nuts and bolts of it. When you sign for your house, when you're buying a house, if you're paying cash, you can do a lot of your documentation online. When you're in a transaction and you do your contract, all of your addenda, all of your documents, you can do online signatures through Authentisign, DocuSign, whatever program your realtor is doing. When it comes time to closing, that's a little different. Some documents you can do online, but they do want wet signatures for a lot of things. By wet signatures, I mean a pen. That's a wet signature. When it comes to you buying a house with a loan, it's completely different. When you're buying a house with a loan, your lender, it's not your title company, it's not your closing attorney, it's not your seller, it's your lender. Your lender wants those loan documents with ink. Reason is because you are basically agreeing to pay back a very large sum of money. And they want that contractual obligation in an original signature by you and whomever else is going to be on the mortgage with you, or in the house with you. So that contractual obligation, you want original signatures, okay? And typically what happens is you do those original signatures, your closing agent, hey Terry, your closing attorney, whomever you're using, will usually do those loan docs first. And then they send them off to your lender so that your lender can process a loan, push the button, send the money, and then that money funds at your closing table, and then keys and money is exchanged. That's how it works. So basically what's going on is that with the advent, or with this new thing of RON, which is the online notarizing system, hi Maria, there are, if you're doing cash, it's a lot easier. Some lenders are letting us do this online, but not all lenders. So that's one of those things you have to double check. If for some reason your lender isn't doing it, just because the state has said it's okay, your title company has said it's okay, your closing attorney has said it's okay, doesn't mean that your lender is agreeing to do this. And it's not necessarily, hi Patty, it's not necessarily that your lender is agreeing or not agreeing to do this. It's they've got to get their systems in place in order for this to work. So we've got a lot of moving parts here in order to get this whole system running and up and running and working for everybody. So you may or may not be able to do that. If you really feel like you need to close online instead of in person in a parking lot with a mobile notary coming to your house or something like that, this is something we need to investigate sooner rather than later and make sure that it's okay with you if you're buying with a loan. If you're not buying with a loan, you can use the RON system. If you are buying with a loan, we need to make sure that your lender will allow us to use the online system. So I hope this is making sense. These are conversations that we're going to have ahead of time. And if they do, great. Then what that means is you don't even have to go to your title company's office. You don't even have to go to your attorney's office. You can do everything online and everything is legal. And of course, you'll get digital confirmation of everything. If it's not okay with your lender, we're still going to do a mobile notary, a parking lot closing, which I've done a couple of those already, or we're going to do a, in the hallway. I was just talking about closing it this morning, and they're doing some of them in their hallway, in their atrium. There's a lot of different things that we can do. in order to satisfy this. So that is basically it. You're going to be hearing, hey Joellen, hi Angela, hi Steve. You're going to be watching a lot of, you're going to be seeing a lot of this as it rolls out. This has kind of been in the works. The RON system has kind of been in the works before, COVID-19 came along. It had more to do, oh, here we go. No go for FRPTA transactions according to Reed. You know what? That makes a lot of sense. For those of you who don't know, FRPTA transaction is where the seller is not a United States citizen. And it actually does make a lot of sense that they would want original signatures on there because then we're dealing with tax issues and things like that. And that makes a lot of sense, Reed. So anyway, so the RON system's been around for a little bit. They've been talking about doing it for a lot of reasons, not necessarily to do with the COVID-19, but because of the COVID-19, they've kind of fast-tracked it, and we're still working out the bugs. If you're in the middle of a transaction and you're hoping to take advantage of this, first off, ask your title agent or your closing attorney, whatever you're using, if they have the system in place. There are classes that they have to take in order to make this work. This isn't like, oh, we're doing it now, we have the program. No, they've got to take classes to make sure everything's legal. Make sure they've done that. And then if that's the case, then see if your lender will allow it to happen. If your lender allows it to happen, then you're golden. And then you can sign from the comfort of your dining room table or wherever you feel comfortable doing. And then, of course, keys and everything we can handle. So that's it in a nutshell. I am going to be talking to my favorite closing attorney, or his closing agent rather, here in a little bit. And we're going to do a recording on how this whole RON system works and what we do need to do and don't need to do for it to make it work, and I will post that later. So I hope y'all are having a great day. It is beautiful today. Like I said, I think it's supposed to be upper 80s, low 90s. It's hot. We're starting to get humid again. So if you do have the opportunity to get outside, please do so. Maintain your social distancing. Wear your sunscreen. Drink lots of water. And stay tuned, and I will be posting a video later on the RON system. Have a great day, everybody. Bye now.